Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Chaos Let's Play. Now, we are still fighting up here, and we're setting up down here. Now, I believe we've just taken some up here, and we're just at an end turn at the moment. I do want to see what these guys, what Boris Todbringer, what Todbringer is doing up here from Middenland. We shall have to see. I've got a feeling he's going to go and attack Winterpire, which would be annoying because I've just recapped there, but I'm not particularly fussed about settlements falling and rising around me up here. Right, so we're building up our other little faction here, and we might do a bit of raiding around here if we can, though I want to be careful because there are some strong factions around there, so it could be a more dangerous area to be doing much in at the moment. What is Todbringer doing there? I'm not really that fussed about him there. If he destroys them, he destroys them. So I'm going to keep marching on and burning through the other Norscan factions, because that's going to get me growth basically, and growth is beneficial for me, guys. That means I can get my hordes bigger quicker. I can also keep getting money out, which means I can pump out my other horde and make it bigger and bigger, so that we can get ready for our invasion of the worlds of man. Now, we've got a choice when we do that. We can either go straight down into Bretonia, or we can just start burning down into the various empire territories here. No, technically, with how the campaign tends to evolve at the moment, I could potentially ignore all of that and just let the vampires do my job for me, and I would win the campaign, but that would be a little bit boring. So, you know, that's why I've also got a horde over here, and we're potentially going to have some fun over here as well. It will build up. We might try and get Skeggy as a vassal or awaken them. Okay, so the Saal just got knocked over there. Okay, we've got a mission to defeat that army. Not that fussed by that. Right, we're gonna push down to Fort Straghov. I could go and smash the Skaven as well, but I don't necessarily. Wow, they have been expanding massively down here, which might explain why they're doing so nicely, actually. So let's end turn again. Oh, I didn't get my guys who are in encampment stance growing. When it's in encampment stance, it doesn't actually tell me to do anything on them, so I forgot to throw out some extra units there. So we're going to build up this arm. Wow, we have a problem. And the Skeggy are not going to be helping us with them because they're not at war with them. I might have just lost that lord there, guys. Oh god. Have the elves already gone? So I might have gone and messed up there, and I might be about to lose that lord if the elves haven't already gone. Where did he just appear from? I completely missed him getting there. Too busy talking to you guys and not paying attention here. So yeah, we're going to clear out here a bit, burn some territory here. We might even get a little bit of a poke at Kislev, though, and we might have a poke at the Skaven as well. Yeah, no. But I suspect these guys have moved in after the Skaven have hit places, so... So, yeah, the Skaven... So these guys have probably taken easy pickings off the Skaven after they've gone through. Right, take the growth from you. And that Skaven settlement will be a nice, big, easy hit. Alright, can we get you guys to go to war with the elves? Why do you come to the frozen north? Oh, it's them at war with them, not me? No, we're both at war with them, so actually, that's not bad for me, in fact. Now they will see true power. Just gonna wander to the other side a little.
Let's be about this. Yes.
And get a couple more marauders out. So with Skeggy there, actually, we can probably, depending on what that army is, so we'll hope. I actually want them to attack now. So we're going to go. See, these places aren't really worth much money. That's the issue. I'm very tempted to hit the Hell Picks. I'd get quite a lot from raiding there. So we might well push out and smash the Hell Pit next turn, just because that'll give us a nice big chunk of income, guys. Ooh, Marathi's wandering around as well. She's potentially good for me because she spreads chaos corruption, actually. So I'm not so worried about that. As I said, the Dark Elves, while they're not really my allies, they're not, you know, they are obviously against me destroying the world, but they're not necessarily the most anti-chaos faction, because obviously they've got a fairly nasty god themselves. He isn't a chaos god, however, but at points I know they are not necessarily averse to the world being destroyed. They just want it destroyed in their way, I think. So, again, I'm not really up on the Warhammer lore, guys, so I could be getting that completely wrong, because I know that Malekith and Marathi were meant to be at the final battle when everything was destroyed. So they're trying to stay close to me here, but the longer they do that, the better. No. I think the Skaven realise what's about to happen to them here. Oh wow, another Bray herd. There's quite a big garrison here, but it's a big garrison of Skaven, so... However, they also have a thing. However, do I get lots of cash for raiding here? We get a very nice income for raiding here, guys.
A beautiful decision.
So we're going to sit on the edge of their territory raiding for a little bit and having a little bit of fun. And then we might go and smash those Skaven in a bit. Oh my god, the Empire are here as well. What are the Empire doing over here? I'm sorry, Skeggy, I might actually have to abandon you. Okay, Toddbringer's doing... Oh! So these are obviously a new mission, Huntsman. So a new missile unit, the Huntsman, which I've not had before. So, oh wow, we're going to go around there and smash Toddbringer there then. If we're in range. This is the other nice thing to do with Chaos Hordes, is you sit there raiding territories like this. Because I can sit here and raid and just pump out income while that horde is growing for a few turns. Because I have a few turns of growth left here. You've got 6 turns of growth left here, so I can actually just sit here raiding away and growing whenever I want. So I can get the Marauder Champions. By levelling this up. What other things are worth me getting? I could unlock Dragon Ogres. Giants, though I probably want to get Chaos Warriors first, because Chaos Warriors are awesome. Or I could just save up and get that, which is... You know what? I'm gonna wait for this because it gives me more growth, and growth is everything. And next turn we'll get that surplus. I don't need the income at the moment, so we're wandering around to hit Toddbringer. We're not going to let him get away if we can. We grab life leeching there. Ooh. You are going to level up, and you are going to recruit some more units. This time we're going to get ourselves a little bit of cav.
The tribes gather.
Now that worries me. The Empire coming in as well. So if I can hit the elves, I'm gonna hit the elves. I don't know that the Skeggy are at war with the Empire, so I might have to see if I can bring them into my war with the Empire. though fighting against those two huge armies at once might not be the best idea. And Todbringer is running away there. I'm not that fussed by that, to be fair. I don't need to destroy him at this point. It would be nice. So we're probably going to go back to our conquering of the Nausicaan tribes for the time being. Just to build ourselves up. And that horde is growing very, very quickly, actually. And I hadn't realised that. This is why him, this lord, Sigvald, or whatever his name is, Sigvald, is so good. Because, as you can see here, guys, I've just pushed out this horde in no time. I'm going to get myself an extra 5 turns worth of growth. So we now have 10 turns worth of growth, so we can go and raid here for a bit more. He's also ready to level up, but we'll do that next turn. Right, Mr. Skeggy. What are we doing over here?
Why do you come to the frozen north? Stop
Yeah,
this.
you see, that's what's going to force me out of here. Now, can we? He's not in range. It is time to use that age-old tactic of run away! We've built up a bit, but we're not quite ready, so we're going to pull out of there, get away from these guys, and get ourselves somewhere else safe to build up. In fact, we're potentially going to be heading back north now. We're losing a little bit of income, so we're going to go back down here and start raiding with my main faction while we bring our Chaos Wizard over there. Who I do believe our Chaos Wizard needs a rename. So, who am I going to call him? Let's have a look at my comments, guys. Who is the last person to have commented? I really shouldn't be surprised that it's Diego. So he is going to be renamed Diego en Fuego, which actually works quite well because I do believe Fuego means fire. So he is going to be and he is a fire mage, so that doesn't necessarily work badly, our fire mage being named that way. So I'll try not to completely destroy him for you. Ooh, they want a peace treaty. That's still so not happening. Wow, the Brayherds are coming in force. I didn't quite realise how much it meant that they would come, so maybe I should have chosen them not to arrive in the same way. How do I change your name? There we go. Mr. Diego Fuego, the Chaos Sorcerer of Fire. So if you have any special requests for what you want me to do with him, by all means let me know. Other than at the moment, he is engaging of that age-old tactic of running away, guys. Just to get himself safe. We might head back there in a little bit. But not just at the moment.
Grotesquerie is.
God, they're just resettling around here, which is a bit annoying.
A worthy choice. The Dark Prince wishes.
We are going to double time this way because I want to start destroying. No, we're going to go straight for their little army here.
I will acquiesce. Ravage them.
We're not going to get anything from here, but we can certainly smash this army. Then we're going to burn our way back into the north. I don't want to get stuck around here for too long. Because if I get stuck around here for too long, I'm going to end up chasing things all over the place. And the Empire, I suspect, are going to keep chasing me here, really annoyingly. So Diego is probably going to go around Ulfwan, back up into the north and try and meet up with my other horde. Though I don't want him too close to the other horde, because one of the things Chaos Hordes do, if they get too close to each other, they start taking attrition. It's one of the real benefits with the Beastmen, is actually you can have your hordes together, whereas the Chaos can't do that. If the Chaos get their hordes too close together, things go wrong. Now, with Kislev pushing so hard, I could always have a little push against Kislev here, actually. So we might do that. Especially as this horde is already nicely set up. Oh, good God, another Bray herd. I'm going to take the movement range. Right, let's just keep moving. Oh, I might have gone too close to Volsandel there. Okay, and Sigvald has leveled up again, unsurprisingly from that.
I am Slanesh's scion.
We're going to level him up next turn. And so we're going to get that to the maximum size so that we can start pushing out other things. That's also really good for our growth. I can't believe the Empire followed me all the way out here. So actually I might even get these guys hidden right in the north somewhere while I build them up. It's a bit of a shame because I really would have liked to have them raiding around here. We may well get them built up and start raiding elsewhere again, because it's nothing says I can't do that, and having them raiding elsewhere is good. It does just mean I need to be careful with them, because obviously they're not going to necessarily get back up. But at the same time, it's also good because it means they're in a completely different part of the world, which is also beneficial. So we're going to try and smash through the Varg a bit more, and really kick them out of this territory if I can. Okay, there's generally a little bit of war, because I believe that Tyrion starts at war with these guys here. The Aisling, what are they doing? They've been expanding, so that's good for me, actually. Oh, no, they've not. That's just the territory they start with. I thought they'd got a second territory there. They just start with a larger territory.
Ready.
Ooh. No, I can't afford. I don't want this army to escape, so we're going to go hit them. Loffen is at war, so we've had another Bray herd come. It's a nice easy auto for us. Growth.
For chaos.
It's a Nurgle at the moment.
You need a boon.
You can zerg down here. I know these guys are going to be taking some damage. I don't want to go too close to the coasts. Nice chunk of extra cash for us. And we have leveled up. So let's get Horde Master. And again, we're gonna push down the same to make ourselves cheaper. That Empire army is becoming a pain, and it is something I have noticed in Warhammer 2. They do seem to chase you a lot more, so I've got a feeling this Chaos army is going to get chased all over the place until I can deal with that army. So we're gonna arc around and head back up north to get ourselves safe. And obviously, once we're safe, we will look at where to go next. One thing I don't want to happen is him to have 7 or 8 large armies following. Otherwise, Diego may get killed. So we'll have to be careful with that. Okay, they've got a nice big army there. So actually, but they've got a big army heading for them. We've got a... Oh, that's interesting. Got them there. So we've unlocked Banners of Ruin. I want to get all of these first before I move on to this tree.
Very well, I'll move. Moving.
Bring ruin. Who are these grotesque creatures?
That is an odd army. That's Beastmen, Undead, and Skaven. Wow, they have gone nuts. So yeah, the Nausicans have been properly expanding there. We're going to cut all of that off though. Here come the Empire, still chasing me, trying to chase me down, really annoyingly. As I said, they're just going to chase me to the ends of the earth, unfortunately. It's not a particularly strong army, so... And it means they're not at home dealing with other things which are popping into existence here. I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have had the Beastmen coming in, because that's a lot of Beastmen herds appearing, guys. I didn't quite realise it meant the Steel Faith mod meant they'd all appear like that. So, yeah. So I think the Empire is... The world of man is in trouble at the moment, because there is a lot coming at them. I want you guys to pull back rather than attack. But of course you don't. So my vassal is probably about to get itself squashed again. These things happen, as I said. They don't really make me any cash, so I'm not that bothered by it. I really would like to get myself some other vassals, but that'll happen as time goes on.
Dominance. Wipe them out.
I'm going to take the movement again.
What?
So you've got 7 turns of extra movement, 10 turns of extra growth. Nearly there. Straight into evasion. And Diego is still following the age-old tactic of runaway, guys.
Forward unto slaughter.
And the Empire is still chasing me, unsurprisingly. So they are going to just chase me forever. So there really isn't too much point in me worrying about that. Okay, Loffen has just confederated, and Loffen is a power to be worried about, actually, because they will do a lot of confederating. So with their guys, and once they do that, they get very powerful early on. They get very powerful very quickly. So if I can do some damage to them, I really do want to. I'm about to lose my other vassal there to Kislev, who are managing to fight back a bit. Probably because I've given them a bit of breathing room, actually, from the Varg. No, it's still not happening. So, you know, however, they have resettled, but they're kind of stuck between Todbringer and Kislev. So, yeah, I'm not sure they're going to do too well there.
Now. Move it now. Move.
Right, we're going to smash into this army here. I don't want them building up armies, basically. I want these guys actually being weakened down here. I know I'm not going to get much cash for this, but I'm going to take 5 turns of extra damage. And this is a lovely way of buffing up my lord, guys. So, and that will have helped our income a little bit. Oh, we got more than 1 level, so we have some nice abilities here, and we can get quite a lot of these. So, because we do have 40 points to spend in the long run. I want all of them. These are all really good. Upping him as well is also very important for a legendary lord. but upping his army is also very good. So we're going to do this, and we're going to... Oh... No, we're going to buff up this to start with, because Chaos Warriors are going to be the mainstay of my army, probably, to start with. So we'll get that one, and then we'll push up his own tree. And give him some buffs. And we're going to... I suspect that's their only place, so we're going to push back north now, and start burning through their territories again. Oh wow, the Empire is confederating away as well, so the Empire is getting very powerful too. Probably all these Beastmen invasions, and me being around actually, because I am a mutual enemy for a lot of people, which really does push up their relationships with each other very quickly, guys. So the other factions get a lot of confederations very, very early on when chaos are about. So I suspect the Empire is growing quickly. So it is something I do want to be aware of, but my vassal is gone. Nope, still not happening. Basically, the north is basically where I want to forge new groups, because I can just start smashing those. You know what? Wow, why are they there?
For chaos.
I'm very tempted to start pushing, because I can... Oh wow, we have a huge population surplus. Right, we're going to learn to make Chaos Warriors. And we're going to level up. I thought I'd already leveled up. And we're going to do this one to reduce the upkeep a bit more.
Corrupt.
And you are going to go via here, but you are going to keep running away. Though we have lost the other force. But I really can't land anywhere over there.
Go now.
Okay, so that's going to be a nice buff. And actually, I'm going to go hit the Empire territories. I think I'm ready. I don't want to be too aggressive. I can always push back north if needs be. So I'm going to go and start growing myself up a bit, and we're going to push the other territories. There's the Empire. We're going to get him north and safe and build him up and start. And then he will go for a play through the Norscan tribes to build himself up. But no, we're going to start hammering down with my main army into the Empire. We're going to throw a few extra Chaos Warriors into him, and we're going to start hitting some of these territories where we're going to get a nice big chunk of income and doing some raiding and things. The thing I do need to be aware of is the Empire can put together, they've been confederating, and them and their allies can put together quite a big force. So okay, we will join you because we're not going to actually get involved. Okay. Surprised they're not asking for peace again. You are just going to push straight north. Ooh. Via the mysterious island. Ooh, right here.
Let's be about this.
Right, where is my main horde after leveling yourselves up? And that was a big boost, guys.
Beautiful decision. Bring my mirror shield.
You are going to start raiding down here. Nice big chunk of income from here. We're not at... Oh, we are at war with these guys. Right, can we recruit in this stance?
My beauty.
Yes, we can. So, oh wow. So we've got Chaos Marauder champions who are sword infantry. You only get 18 of them, but they are heavily armoured. They do huge damage. They are good, solid anti-infantry as well. Now, I'm going to knock one of you guys over. Yep. Now one of you guys over. And that's what we're going to build up. We'll see where we are. That's going to be 5. That's going to take most of my income out. But we're raiding nice. We're going to start raiding here as well, which will up our income too. And we'll look at a few other things, because as I level this guy up, my they don't become cheaper. Okay, this one doesn't make my Chaos Warriors cheaper. There are other things which do make things cheaper, but they generally slow my upkeep. You know, like I could turn myself into a fortress of chaos, which is really nice, but then I can't move, which isn't so nice, but I am tempted to do that with somebody. Yeah, and all of these reduce movement basically, so I don't really want to be doing that. Obviously a lot of these buildings do generate us income too, like this. Mount of Blades, but it does give me negative, you know, it does reduce my leadership, but it generates a big chunk of income, guys. And these guys, so +5 attrition, that's not actually that good. But no, these Mounts of Blades are very nice, but they do lower my leadership. But with a higher level army, that's not going to be such an issue. But again, this army shouldn't be needing to make cash. It should make its cash by raiding, by sacking, by constantly being on the move and destroying settlements. And basically, I sit there, I raid for a bit, I let a settlement get nice and plump, I knock it over, then I move to the next region. And I don't necessarily want to be taking places out instantly. I want to raid the regions until I have to take them out, and then I want to move on. Like here, I actually want to sit here and raid here for a while before we hit anywhere. Because actually, if their armies come together and hit me, it gives me a nice excuse to kill a few of them. Kill a few of the forces of man. Anyway, guys, we are going to be ending this after the end of this turn. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching this, guys. Again, thank you very much for watching. Sorry we've not had a big battle this time. I'm going to be careful with this army, but we're going to be pushing, so we are going to be getting some big battles. But I don't want to lose at this point, so I am going to be being careful. I also need to get my other army out of the way, obviously. So, we're not out of the way, but somewhere safe. You know what I mean. And I want to see what these new units are like. Oh, we've got a Chaos Steed there. Because the Chaos Marauder Champions things. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching.